Hey everybody, it's Gamer Gramps here. Today we are playing a religious science game with Greece. We're on DD difficulty as always, but we do go slow here so that newer players can follow along and learn as we go, and then take whatever they learn here and bring it back to their own games to have the tips and techniques be that much more powerful. So if that sounds like it's something that you'd be interested in, then definitely stick around. If you want to get good at Civ 6, subscribe and hit the bell to keep up with this channel. Alright, here we go. So I've been busy, well, somewhat busy, fairly busy I should say. I got a little bit of another plan here figured out, and don't worry, this will be the heavy lifting of all the pinning is done. Now we're just going to play the game and see if we can get it to work out the way we wanted it to. So obviously, this isn't the first episode of the series. If you did randomly stumble here, I'll link in the top right-hand corner right now where you can go to click to catch up if you're so interested. Other than that, we have these other cities figured out here. So basically, what I'm going to do is we're going to settle. So this city we already have all figured out. We already went ahead and did that. So the next like 4 tiles away is either right here or right here. And as much as it pains me to settle on a forest and eat a forest, I would much rather do that than settle on a deer forest and ruin 2 tiles, or settle on a stone, so a stone on a hill to boot. So that's where we're gonna go ahead and put that one, which basically then opens up this area. I was considering for a while settling on the coffee, however I think this is the much better option. It gives us the ability to get Sparta when they get big enough to build an Acropolis over there when we need the culture, and then we'll build the harbor here in whatever city this is going to be, and then we'll build the mausoleum of Halicarnassus right there, and then both cities will be able to enjoy the extra 2 culture from the wonder there. And then not to mention, we need 2 harbors anyways at a minimum, in order to, there's a whole bunch of different boosts throughout the game that, like, say, building 2 harbors is itself a boost, then building 2 shipyards is another one, and yeah, there's multiple different reasons. So we definitely want to go ahead and get at least 2 of them, and this gives us a chance to get the mausoleum, which will allow us to get an extra charge on all the builders too. So that is good. And then for the second harbor, we'll figure it out after, like, probably would be here, I'd imagine. However, you never know, we might do it down here too, because this would be, actually, now that I'm looking at that, because we can't settle here, can we? Oh, we could settle there. Oh, that actually would work. Hey everybody, Gamer Gramps here. I'm quickly interrupting just to say that if you're enjoying the video, please do me a favor and leave a like on it if you haven't already. It does really go a long way towards helping the channel get discovered, and clearly you know it by now. I'm special. I need all the help I can get, right? Oh, I don't like settling on forests, but that would work if we pull this back to right here. Right, that's still 4 tiles away, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So if we settled that here, we could get a harbor here and this would be a plus 4 harbor, which would be 3 era score as well as 4 gold per turn. So that is good. And then +2, not to mention, I like building harbors now more than commercial hubs, because, like, if the terrain allows for it, because now they recently changed the veterancy policy card here. If you take a quick look at it right here. So for the longest time, forever, it was just plus 30% production towards encampment districts and buildings for these districts. But now in the September patch from last year, they revamped it when they added all those cool great admirals and changed all the features and shit like that. They added it also affects harbor districts and buildings for these districts. So that means we can pop that card in, since we're playing a peaceful game anyways. We don't have a lot of really good military cards to use, and that way we can build our harbors 30% faster, and we can build the lighthouses, which is the building that we need to get to open a trade route. So that's why I prefer to get multiple harbors if we can do it, rather than commercial hubs. Anyways, I've talked way more than enough. Let's just play the fucking game, shall we? So let's get back into the thick of things here. We want these pyramids online. We're still 3 turns out there. We're going to go ahead and buy this tile. I think we can afford it now. just enough. Let's also talk to Teddy and grab his cash for our horsies here, and the horses and the diplomatic favor there, so that's great. Okay, 23. I know it's not a lot, but now I believe with these 2 chops, it should get us the pyramids, I'm pretty sure. So chop you. I think we actually might have to buy them another builder. Which is still fine. We'll have the faith to do it in a few turns. But now, since that's the case, how I have been switching back to the holy site there, I'm actually going to let them just stay on producing the pyramids, because I really don't want to get sniped. So hanging gardens are gone. Speaking of which, here's desert right here. So let's get into Samaria and see what they have going on. Okay, they're building Machu Picchu. So they're probably, if they're building Machu Picchu, they're probably not building the pyramids. They got the Great Bath already. Hopefully, we'll keep going over here. Maybe. Oh, we saw Preslov too. What do they want? Construct a campus. Sweet. That is definitely something we'll be able to do. And then, how many turns was this? Or are they not fucking buying it now? We'll skip that turn anyways. Alright, so here we are going to drop this city. And we'll do that. Then in the meantime, where was this city going to get its shite? Alright, well, I don't like to do it, but we're going to put districts by volcanoes. And so if I'm going to have to do it, excuse me, if I'm going to have to do it, I'm going to do it on this one because it's a flat land tile. And this way we could build a mine there and get extra production, especially if this keeps spewing. That would be even better. And then worst case scenario, we could get a campus going on there if we need to, but I don't think we will need to. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get something out with maybe a commercial hub right here. Just off the top of my head, a commercial hub here. Campus, oops, I misclicked. Campus there. Commercial hub here. This would be their holy site over here. And then it doesn't matter what district we were to do. So actually we could do one more industrial zone actually, because this river is floodable too. So we could go, hold on one second, I just gonna quickly check. I forget whether the industrial zone, I think the commercial hub gets a bonus if it's beside the industrial zone, but I want to double check here. Never mind, it's just for harbors, it's not for industrial zones. I think it used to be industrial zones once upon a time, unless I'm just crazy. But anyway, so that's fine. Then what we're gonna do is go ahead. All right, so aqueduct, it doesn't matter what district is beside there, so we could do then aqueduct, dam, industrial zone, and that's probably as much as they're ever going to get, if they even get all that. Because that's what, 3? Yeah, that's fine. That's 3. That's as far as we're going to develop it, and let's continue on our merry way. So then basically, until we buy that tile, we are just going to work on actually a granary first, because now we will be boosting our culture. We will be working on it and ramping it up here fairly quickly. However, the faster this city grows, the better it is for us, because we can actually get some of these districts down, and yeah. Alright, so our scout here Can't get past Brussels, it looks like. I guess we can swing around to the left of them, or unless... Oh, yeah, clearly you can't go that way. That would be a nice campus. So I guess let's just go down, try and go around to the east of them. Sure, we'll take your 30 diplomatic favor. And that is definitely a promise we're going to break. However, we're hoping that... Well, for one, I'm going to take his 30 diplomatic favor and sell it back to him. Well, I guess not to him here, but we'll at least sell him some of it back. And then we're not worried about settling by him anyways, because we need to get this city settled before this city. So it actually might work out, and then this city isn't anywhere near him, so it shouldn't count. And then we will settle these cities. That's fine. We'll piss him off. But hopefully what we're going to aim to do is declare a friendship with him first. And then if we piss him off, we'll have 30 turns for the grievances to subside. So it shouldn't be a major issue. Okay, good. They are still expanding here, so we won't buy that tile. How long until we can buy an actual builder, though? 85? So 3 turns until we can get another builder. Alright. If you've learned a lot from my videos, consider supporting the channel by becoming a member. There's 3 different choices that you can choose from, all for different prices. But for as little as $5 a month, you can help to make this channel successful and ensure that we continue to put out videos that you enjoy. You know what? We're gonna have the money anyways. We'll move here and we're gonna shop the forest. We're gonna buy the forest next turn. When we have the money for it. Actually, we're going to buy the forest this turn. What am I talking about? I forgot we had all that diplomatic favor. So, we're not going to sell much of it to Pachacuti. How much do we need? I think it was 100. I just wanted to double check. Oh, that's something else you can do. So, see, here's a good example. Okay, so here's a good example where we're buying all these tiles. We're excited. I'm in the thick of things here. So you can come to Argos and look, it's going to be $100 to buy the forest that we need to chop. However, that's because it's 3 tiles away from Argos. But if we look at Sparta, it's only 2 tiles. So if you come to your closer city and we buy that tile, it's only 65. So we're going to save 35. We're going to save 35 gold just by doing it from that city. And then you just come to Argos and make sure you do this part and not forget and screw your chop up, and then swap it, and now we have control of it here in Argos, and we're going to chop it into the pyramids. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. We're down to 9 turns, so then in a couple turns here we'll be able to go ahead and chop that out real quick. I changed my mind. Sorry. All right, we have all that diplomatic favor now that we can trade that for gold to whoever. We're gonna quickly change this up. This will allow us to get another. It'll allow us to get down our turn this into a mine. Where is it? We'll turn that into a mine. We'll turn this into a mine. And then we'll build their campus over here after we chop the stone. And that way we can still get the good Acropolis from that. It gives us another mine over here. And now, like, it's already 4 turns that we're sitting there waiting for them to get to 4 population before we can even drop the, before we can even place the, oh, brain fart. Before we can even place the government plaza. So now I was going to put it there, but I'm not going to, just because it would have been nice to get it on both of the industrial zones. However, we don't have time because we need to buy the builder with faith down here. We're not going to have have the time at all. So what we'll do is we'll just place it here so that all we have to do is buy this marsh tile, and I'm not losing that much sleep over just losing out on a marsh chop. So we'll go ahead and put the government plaza in immediately. So let's trade. How much money do we need to buy that tile? 65 bucks, so that's not much that we need to get. Let's talk to Gilgabro first. How much are you willing to give me? 6 and Pachacuti. 7. Okay, so there you go. It obviously makes sense to go with him, and we'll give you 10. So let's get, I guess, 70 bucks. $10 for 72. Sounds like a plan, boss. All right, so that allows us to get this, which allows us to get this government plaza down quickly. We'll do that there, which then changes things here. It will allow us to get this campus down here, which will make it a better campus. We'll harvest the rice, though, before we put this campus down. We're not just going to override the rice. But then it does the same thing. It allows us to get a better holy site here. After the fact. If we even do that. I'll just actually not leave that pinned. We'll just worry about the campus, and we'll figure out later who whether it's Mycenae or it's Sparta who places the industrial zone, depending on who has more production. We'll figure it out later. But for now, this is good enough. That allows us to start working on this immediately. We're going to put them on production focus so that they start... Oh, actually, you know what? No, we're going to put them on food focus so they grow faster. And in 3 turns, then we'll put 2 of them on production. And we'll buy them a 2-2 tile or something. Yeah, we'll buy them that tile there. Anyway, okay, so that's the plan for there. We got 9 turns left on the pyramid. So yeah, actually, that's 9 turns is 1 chop. So I'm not going to waste any more production putting it into the pyramids. We're going to go right back to the holy site there. Alright, anyways. Okay, so 1 turn left on archery. 4 turns until political philosophy. We are kind of lagging behind a little bit. However, we have a lot of stuff coming online, so it shouldn't be too bad. And then that also gives us the flexibility here that we'll start working on the oracle as soon as we finish chopping out the last chop here of this stone. We will move Magnus up to the capital and get ready to chop the oracle, and then we'll also be able to chop the campus and stuff too as well, as long as we save those 2 tiles that we marked ahead of time. So that should work out fairly well. And then basically after that, what we're going to do is just rotate Magnus from city to city to city, just prioritizing the ones where we have wonders planned. Like for instance, oh yeah, up here I forgot to also mark off, hold on, you need a flat tile. So if you don't know, you need a flat tile on the coast for the Kilwa Kisawani wonder. And so this is where we'll do it, right here. Kilwa Kisawani. And this is the single best wonder in the game as far as I'm concerned. I'll explain my logic when we actually build it. Until then, like I've pinned enough that I don't want to put you to sleep if you don't enjoy planning your cities like this. However, there you go. We'll plan to do it there. And then we'll go from there. But that is the most important wonder in the game as far as I'm concerned. So settling this city is a priority. However, we have time before we need to get Magnus over there to get that city, because we need to get all the way to where monarchy is unlocked here. We need to get to divine right in order to get the Gothic architecture policy card, because it's a medieval wonder. Alright. In the meantime, let's keep exploring here. Hopefully we don't run across him building the pyramids anywhere. I don't think we've seen it. Just the one result, ours. Okay, good. So we should be good to go as soon as we can buy that builder in a couple more turns. Okay, good. Yeah, that's just Machu Picchu. No problem at all. Meanwhile, you can go there, and then we'll upgrade you when we have a chance. Now, so 85. So 2 more turns for that. Still 7 turns here on this, and we are on production priority. I was just double checking. It seems to be going forever. So in the meantime, here we're going to go ahead and get the monument, so we increase our culture output. Government Plaza's on its way. They're almost 2 turns until they grow, so that'll be fine. Same thing with Argo there. Meanwhile, we finished archery, so now let's finally go ahead and get bronze working. We've also finally got our religion, so let's go ahead and grab that quickly. And then what we're going to do is... Oh yeah, shit, I forgot to buy that tile too. Alright, normally I like to wait for all, like, at least the majority of my cities to get their holy sites down. However, we're only going to wait for Mycenae and Argos to get it down, and then we're going to start our religion. The reason we're waiting is because, in case you don't know, when you found your religion automatically spreads to any city of yours that has a holy site already. So this way we're going to save a bunch of faith. We won't have to send missionaries and stuff out. And then will be also any city we settle after we settle our religion will automatically have our city as well, because of some of the some of the beliefs that we're going to take. But we'll deal with it when the time comes. Let's just keep rocking and rolling here. Now I'm pretty comfortable. I think, well, as far as I know so far, they're the only desert city in the game. Meanwhile, you know what? He's healing up pretty well. I'll start venturing forward since he is so upgraded. We should be able to get away fairly easily. Actually, we should be able to kill them. There we go. We got rid of them. I'd like to get the fuck away from this volcano. The last thing I want is for my upgraded scout to die. Seeing as how here we can't go across the river until next turn anyway, I'll just move down here so we end up seeing more territory before we cross the river next turn. That was Machu Picchu, right? Right. Okay, so meanwhile here... oh yeah, we want to kill those barbarians. That's what we want to do with that. Oh, we got the faith. It hasn't been 2 turns. What? Or did our faith income go up? No. How do we get that faith? I'm going cray-cray. Anyways, so we'll go ahead and chop that stone and finish the pyramids next turn. That's going good. Alright. Oh! Oh, we finished our holy site prayers. That's what it was. Okay. Yeah, you when you finish your holy site prayers, you get a burst of faith and great people points. So that's how we finished our religion, but that's where that extra faith came from, which allowed us to get that builder quicker. So that worked out well. In the meantime, yeah, here we are heading down. Ooh, ooh. See, I fucking told you. Statistically speaking, it's not likely he's in the game, but you never know, right? And so, like, that just goes to show you, there you go, how, like, most often, like, more often than not, he's obviously not going to be in your game, but there are those times. And if we happened to be if we happened to be the 5th person to get a religion, we wouldn't have, because as soon as that 4th religion was gone, he would have instantly got one. So it's an honor to meet you. Actually, I shouldn't necessarily say that for sure, because he might have been one of the ones that got a religion. Like, if we take a look here at Great People now and previously recruited. Oh no, he wasn't. See, okay, I was wrong. But is he one of the ones that's recruiting? And no, he wasn't. So see, we were lucky that he was not, like, he does not have his own religion. And if this... Right? Hold on. Because how many... Yeah, 3 of them are gone. 3 of them are gone, and it's not him. So if this player who had 3 turns left would have beat us to the religion that we just got right now. If we didn't run those holy site prayers, we would have been fucked because he's in the game. So there's a method to my madness. Anyways, let's rock and roll here. No, I would rather choke on a dick than give you 20 diplomatic favor for salt. However, I will buy the salt from you. No, I won't, not for that price. You enjoy your salt, buddy. Take care, Gilg. You keep your salt, man. The reason I'm not is because we can get much more value out of that diplomatic favor selling it to the Americans here. And then let's talk to Pachacudi and sell him our horses. And we'll take bulk gold though, Patchy. Sure. Alright. Rolling along here. Okay, so we'll just hang out here with the warrior until we get a chance to upgrade the slinger. Right, because hold on, what? We need 60 bucks to do that, so we can technically do it right now, but what did I want to do with the gold first? You know what? No, because I want... We'll kill that barbarian camp, but not quite. I want to buy more tiles first. Because while we have Magnus in here in Argos before we move him, we might as well chop as much as we can. So, like, chop their campus, and all that fun kind of stuff. So, let's go ahead and do that. Let's get that tile. And we'll actually chop that now. Into the pyramids again. This might be enough. Oh, bronze working. Whatever. We'll go back into their holy site and we'll put you to sleep for now. Alright, meanwhile here, I guess let's head down further south. Oh, another slinger? Fuck this, we're out of here. Alright, you know what, with this scout, what we'll do, we'll come back up here and find out whatever's in this little bit here. So we'll send this scout back over the river and we'll send him around this way. We'll use this one to figure out this area, and then what we'll do is we'll actually, it'll time out fairly well where we're going to be getting shipbuilding, so our units will be able to embark, and then we'll go and we'll follow the coast and see how far we can get, and then if not, we probably will just end up deleting him or something if we can't get through here without getting killed. But anyways, let's go ahead and cross the river like we wanted to there. Still no. That is not nearly enough money. How much would you give me for one? Yeah, 1 for 7. I'd rather hold on to it and sell it to Teddy.
Divide and rule, a sound motto.
Alright. Government unlocked. We are going to go into autocracy here for the plus 10% production towards wonders. Plus 1 to all yields for each government building and palace in a city isn't bad at all. So that gives us plus 2 culture, plus 2 of everything because we have a government plaza. And plus 3, I think, once we get the ancestral hall, because I think that counts as a second government building. So it's not bad. We're basically going to stay in autocracy until we get to theocracy. And so we're going to try and take advantage of it while we are here and get as many wonders as we can. So basically we are going for the pyramids, we're going for Oracle, then we're going for the Mausoleum of Holly Canarsis there, and then we're going to go for Kilwa Kisawani and hopefully get Kilwa before we switch into theocracy. However, we don't want to put off theocracy for too long because we get 15%. We get extra faith production, but we also get a 15% discount for any purchases we do with faith. So that is definitely a strong choice considering how we're playing the game. Meanwhile, here we don't have any units whatsoever. So like the conscription doesn't really do anything for us at all. We do need to get military units still, though. We need to get 2 more warriors because we need a total, like, I'll get into it later, but just trust me, we need a total of 3 warriors, we need a total of 3 war chariots, we need a total of 3 slingers, and we need 2 catapults. We'll end up buying the catapults because you can't get a production boost to siege units. There is none. There's no policy card that does that. The only way you can get a boost towards siege units is if you are playing with the Ottomans, and they have a plus 50% bonus because of their civilization. So what that means is we'll buy the 2 catapults, but the other things we'll build ahead of time. So we have 1 warrior, so we need 2 more, and we have 1 slinger, so we need 2 more, and then we need 3 knights. All right, corvée. You know what? Hold on. Of course, we're 1 turn away. You know what? We're gonna risk it. We're just gonna put in the pyramids, and even if I have to chop 2 jungles tiles to get it, that's fine. Oh wait, how long is it gonna be until we get our next thing? Actually, not long at all, because we're gonna boost this, right? Yeah, so it'll be about what? If it's 13, it'll be 7 turns. No, that's too long. 7 turns with a useless tile yield on. Yeah, so we are going to go towards drama and poetry immediately next. However, we're getting rid of corvée. We'll just use our 10% of autocracy there, and that'll have to be enough for now. In the meantime, let's quickly check here as well. Figure the for a wheel is built. We need to build a mine on a resource or construct a campus. We're obviously not going to be getting Vallettas like we already talked about. Are we going to be building a mine anywhere? I guess we haven't even revealed iron on the map yet either, right? So in 1 turn we'll find that out, but I think what we'll do, yeah, so military, we're going to go ahead and put a Gojin. We'll leave that Limitine, I think. Limitine. We already upgraded our scouts just fine. You know what? Whatever. I don't even care. Let's put survey in. Just because, you know what? If we could get more scouts upgraded, like with that, being able to see through the woods, that would be cool. And we literally have no use for conscription. We're not fighting any barbarians right now until we get that archer and get it over there. We're not building any ships or anything. Corvée we're getting rid of, so urban planning we're going to keep. And we're not building any settlers just yet. Pretty soon we will be. We're not building builders, we're buying them with faith. So let's go ahead and put in charismatic leader. And then, you know what, whatever. Let's just leave corvée in. Or we could put great scientist points in. But we're not even getting... Yeah, no, never mind. That's a waste because we don't even have a frickin'... you know what? Whatever. We'll put in diplomatic league. Because hold on, are we going to be building an Acropolis anytime soon? No, because we're doing the campus first, not the Acropolis. Or we could do the Acropolis first. Because that gives us an envoy. Yeah, because then we're going to chop, and when we chop the rainforest, we'll grow in food. So that's what we'll do. Oh, we need drama and poetry for it. Never mind. Alright, fuck this. We'll leave corvée in. It's settled. It can stay in. We'll leave urban planning, corvée, and we're going to put charismatic leader in. And then here, like we said, we'll put a Goj there. That's fine. There's not really anything better anyway, so this way, at least we know we will... The 1 chop will help us get rid of the pyramids here. So next turn we'll go ahead and do that. Apadana's gone, and it was Saladin who did it. Who did it? That doesn't sound right. Speaking of Saladin, let's go ahead and pay him. Let's send him a delegation. Oh, I forgot to do that last turn, so that's not going to work. Oh well. He's never going to really like us, I don't think, anyways. We'll try. It doesn't hurt to try. We'll pay for his open borders, and that should at least allow us to scout the map, if nothing else, if it doesn't improve our relationships. Meanwhile... Oh yeah, because he's coming in around there, so we're going to come around this side. Of course. Just what we needed. More barbarians. That's fine. Okay, so let's keep rocking and rolling here. We'll cross the river next turn.
Bronze is the mirror of the...
Alright, so survey says... Do we have iron? Oh yeah, nice. Well, it would have been nicer if we had a district on it. We would have automatically got it. But this is actually good because it gives us the boost. Not only does it give us the boost to ironworking, but it also gives us to the boost to the wheel at the same time. So we actually get two Eurekas for the price of one. So that is not too shabby at all. Meanwhile, okay, so 3 turns on that holy site, and then this one we're going to chop out next turn, as this chop will get us the... This chop will get us the pyramids.
From the height of these pyramids, 40 centuries look down on us.
Beautiful. All right. I cannot stress enough how awesome that is that we got this wonder. It's going to make us so much more powerful throughout the game. Okay, so immediately what we're going to want to do is take advantage of this. Let's go ahead and trade all that diplomatic favor for as much gold as we can get so that we can buy these 2 tiles, that tile there. 1, 2, 3, we can buy this tile here. So there's 4 jungle I would like to buy. And let's try and get the cash for it from by selling as much as we can. So we're still... Hold on, can we let him have open borders yet? No, just in case. You never know. He might screw it up. So no, we won't do that. So open borders, sure. Oh, see, I was on autopilot there just because I was thinking open borders, but no open borders for you, Teddy. However, we will take that. All right, now, who was it? Pachacudi was giving 7, yeah. So let's go ahead and we'll also sell you our horses, and let's try and take all your money. Apparently not quite. Really? What the fuck? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Oh my god, I'm like, what the heck? Wow, I'm special. Okay, so hold on. Let's see. Let's just make sure Gilgamesh isn't going to give us more, because you never know. Yeah. But meanwhile, you have lots of money, too. Alright, so how's our face situation looking? Yeah, we're not trading it yet. I was just considering trading our relic to Gilgamesh there, but that's fine. Anyways, we'll do that. So what was it? It was 2, or no, it was 149. Right? Oh no. 150. Okay. Right? Right. Alright, so we got that, so now let's at least buy the tiles that are most at risk, so I guess they're all pretty crappy since they're flat tiles, so we don't really have to worry that much. So we might as well get that at 105. Alright, we'll buy it next turn. I'm sure nobody's going to send Valletta. Well, I shouldn't say I'm sure. I don't want to jinx it, right? Knock on wood. Alright, so in the meantime, we got that down. We can also lay down our campus here. So let's immediately go ahead and lock in the price of our camp. Ooh, hold on. Whoa. Hold your roll. Oh, okay, hold on. Never mind. I got excited for a second because I saw +3 here, but it's not going to be +3 for long because those are going to go. So yeah, and we had the plan for the harbor there. So I'm not crazy. Yeah, go ahead and lock in the price. Alright, so we got that locked in, and now it is definitely our first priority to get the holy site up and running. We'll get you to go there. You will go there next turn. Meanwhile, we finished bronze working. So now what we're going to do is we are going to beeline for apprenticeship first. So the reason we're doing this, there's a method to the madness, all right? So it's worth the investment because not only is it going to unlock the ability for us to make the industrial zone, which is something we want to get towards. So the sooner we can get our industrial zones down, the sooner we start accruing great engineer points, so the better, right? However, it's also for this. The +1 production to the mine improvement is huge. Because that's across our whole empire, right? So that's a really big boost considering how low our production is at this moment, that +1 across all mines really adds up quickly. So we're going to get that. We're going to apprenticeship to get that. And then after we get apprenticeship, we are going to beeline for machinery so that we can get to Kilwa. Then after machinery, we're going to get sailing. And we're going to get shipbuilding so that our units can embark. And then after that, we are actually going to go for... We'll figure it out there, but we'll be headed towards education. Alright, so we got that figured out and planned for now. Let's continue onward and forward. So we got the boost towards drama and poetry. We're 6 turns out on that. 6 turns out on the holy site. Only 3 turns out on this one, so that will be good. In the meantime, our population's grown here. We have these cities in enough that it shouldn't be an issue there. However, there's no point moving Pingala to Athens as of yet because we're going to be moving Magnus there. So he's just going to have to flip-flop around, and it doesn't make sense to do that. However, what we will do is we'll actually move him down. We'll move Pingala down to Argos after we're done chopping in Argos, and Magnus goes to the capital. We'll kind of do a almost a musical chairs kind of thing, and that because then when Magnus is done in the capital, then we will move Pingala to the capital where he'll stay basically for the rest of the game for the most part, other than when we get Moksha there to build the spaceport, and then he'll come right back. But anywho, all right, let's keep going here. So we got iron. Yes. We got the pyramids. All right. So let's keep exploring. Oh, nice. A religious city-state. So this is really good. We are definitely going to take a look as soon as we meet them. We are going to take a look whatever the quest is, and we're going to try and complete it while we have sorry, I'm having a brain fart. I'm trying to get away from that barbarian. We're going to try and complete the quest while we have the diplomatic league policy card in, and that way we'll get 2 envoys for the price of 1. That's the plan anyways. We'll see whether it happens. Alright, Stonehenge is gone. We can use more housing here. That's fine. More of our barbarian friends. You can look all you want, but you can't touch, buddy. Alright, anyways, let's go here. We're going to go ahead. We'll come here and we'll chop the stone into the holy site. Oh, wait. No, we'll do this into the holy site. There we go. Got you done. And now we'll go campus. And we will chop you into the campus. How much faith do we need? 95. Alright, so we're two turns? 2 or 3 turns away from... Wait, 26, 86. We're 3 turns away, unfortunately, from another builder, but that's fine. I don't think we'll get enough. Hold on. How many charges do you have? You have 2, so 1, 2. And you have 3, so 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so never mind. We won't get any... We won't get any more... builders here. We'll get the next builders up in Athens. All right. So here, let's take our time again. We're gonna be careful because of the barbarians, but it looks like we should be okay, I think, here. For whatever reason, we don't have open borders with Teddy, so let's fix that now and pay for his. Oh, yeah, we want to pay for yours. Okay, so only 8 for open borders from him. That's good. That means our relationship is improving. Well, we are positive. We're two towards the good. So hopefully he won't hate us forever. I really would like to declare friendship with him. Alright, so what is it? It's trigger an inspiration for recorded history. Nice. That is definitely easily doable and easily controllable. Because we need 2 campuses, right? So we can literally make sure that we hold off producing our second campus until we have that diplomatic league policy card slotted in, and then we'll get two envoys for the price of 1 for free. So we essentially only need to spend 1 envoy, like, that we actually have to earn in order to get the suzerain and also to get the extra faith started in our shrines. So that is good. So this, hold on, this is going to be our first campus. Correct? Correct. Yeah, this is going to be our first campus. So this will be our second campus right here. Because we're going to prioritize sending builders here before we do it in my Seni. So that'll be fine. And we're still a ways out from Sparta as well. Sure, we'll take your delegation. Alright, a new barbarian camp. Oh, okay, so that's some air score we can go chasing. 1 turn on... Okay, so next turn we're going to found our religion. And then... we have the military production slotted in right now, right? Correct, we do. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is we're going to use Athens, because we have to wait for that... we have to wait for the... campus anyway to get the builder to get that and do that properly, so we'll get a hoplite. I just realized too that I made a mistake and we forgot to build 2 more slingers, so we'll have to either buy archers or build archers. We'll take a look and figure that out when we need to. So speaking of that though, let's get this guy to come to that tile and then we'll upgrade him now that we don't... Oh, we need to buy that still. Buy it from Sparta. Alright, that is fine. And let's just make sure Argos controls these 3. Yeah. Alright, so this guy's got 2 chops, so 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, right? Yeah. Okay, so we'll chop you. And chop you. And then... we'll chop the library next, and then their shrine. And then we'll get Magnus to go on his merry way. Alright, meanwhile here, let's come up this way again. Alright. Ooh, I hate you, you stupid bitch. I don't know, okay, I love playing Victoria, but I hate being in games with her. Alright, oh cool, okay, so Pachacuti is ready to declare friendship. Yes. We just completed somebody's quest, because I just heard that little ring again. Alright, we must have done something for Cathokia. Oh, I think it was build a campus, I think that's what it was. But meanwhile, okay, so the only quest we have to get, Mexico City, that's not going to happen, because I know what that is. The inspiration for Games and Recreation is to build, get the construction technology, and I never get the, I never end up getting it because it's just out of the way. However, building a pasture, we should be able to do that. Oh, we haven't settled that city yet. Yeah, we need to settle this city too, so shite. Well, that's fine. We're going to start chopping settlers here fairly soon. And the hoplite will help us clear that out. So we should be able to figure that. Yeah. And then anyways, next turn, because we are 0.4 faith away, so next turn we'll take care of that. Alright, we finished a holy site, so we're immediately going to go into a shrine. The reason we're going into a shrine and not a monument is because the shrine's going to give us faith, but it's also going to give us culture, like, literally right now. Because, well, not literally right now, but in 9 turns it will. But it will have the ability to right now, because we're founding our religion. Let's go ahead. I always like, if I don't get... The only real religion I usually take is Catholicism, just because I like the way the symbol looks. But I really hate the fact that if you want to choose a cool symbol like the Catholicism one, you have to keep the original name. You can't change the name. I only like the symbol the way it looks. But anyways, so we're going to go with the lion there because I like the bright yellow religious color. It's just personal, but we'll be stupid, and we're going to go with Scientology is going to be our religion. And so what we are going to choose, as tempted as I am to choose Jesuit as the... I can't even talk. As tempted as I am to choose Jesuit education, we are definitely going to go for choral music here. Shrines and temples provide culture equal to their intrinsic faith output. Now, I used to think, until recently actually, because I never read... I always, for whatever reason, it didn't register in my mind, because I'm special, I know, but it did. Intrinsic didn't register. I was always under the impression that when you get choral music, if you get religious city-states, they multiply your faith in your religious buildings. I always thought it would boost your culture too, but it doesn't. It's only the intrinsic faith output. But that's still okay, because you get +2 faith for your shrine, and you get +4 for the temple. So basically, your theater squares, like I said, or sorry, not theater squares, your holy sites become little mini theater squares that give you +6 culture each one. So that's why we're going to pick choral music. And then the other thing we're going to choose here is religious colonization. Cities start with this religion in place if founded by a player who has this as their majority religion. So we're going to go ahead and found that right now. Got that taken care of. And then if we take a look, so we only have 5 cities, and 3 of our cities are now under our religion, so it's our majority religion. So now every single city we settle from here on out will automatically start with this religion, and that's why it's a really nice combination to get there. Okay, so in the meantime, though, we really got to start focusing and driving hard here, because I really want to frickin' get a victory before turn 200. Alright, so in that case, what I'm going to do is, instead of actually buying the builder in Athens, I'm going to buy the first builder in Mycenae, and that way we'll upgrade the iron on our way to Athens. And then from there, we'll buy the next one in Athens. But that will help. It'll give us the boost there, those two, the boost to ironworking and the boost to mining, or not mining, to add the boost to the wheel. The 2-for-1, but then it'll also help the production in the city too. So, oh, there's another. I didn't see that iron there either. So that, yeah, that would be good too. You know what? Because we can sell iron, I'm going to get both of those online before we go up there. So we'll still have 2, because we got the pyramids, we'll get 4 charges on every builder. So that'll still leave us with 2 chops from this first builder, which will be enough for us here. I'm just going to go ahead and turn these scouts onto automated exploration. I don't like micromanaging them, except for I'll still micromanage this guy just because it's nice and easy. I'm just following the coastline, and it's really congested in here. But like, I have 2 scouts over here. If I could find them. Yeah, you're on automated exploration, and now you are too. And that way, they'll just do their own thing. And here we're following the coastline, because we already found the bottom of the coast there. Like, I mean, we know there's barbarians there, but we also know that's the bottom of the world, right? So, in the meantime, I think we're kind of shit out of luck here. I think we just have to skip our turn, because it's too congested. But that's why I want to keep that guy on manual too, because they'll start doing fucking loop-de-loops every time their pathing gets screwed up. Meanwhile here, okay, so yeah, we're chopping the library. And we're chopping the library. And then after the library, we'll chop into, like, whatever's left over from this chop will go into there. Meanwhile, yeah, that takes care of that other guy's charges. So they're all done. Now we're going to buy a builder here in, like we said, in Mycenae. So let's go ahead and do that now. Now let's go ahead and talk to Teddy. And take his 67 gold. And talk to Pachacuti and get rid of our horses. Right, so we got a $1.61. 6 turns out there. Next turn we're gonna move Magnus. Oh, this turn we're gonna move Magnus. Sorry. So yeah, we got it. It's all good to go there. So we'll do this, and now we're moving Magnus to the capital. So we'll move him to the capital. Here is our biggest city. So we'll go ahead and we'll move Pingala to there and do the musical chairs that we talked about. And we'll reassign you to here. I know it doesn't seem like it matters right now. What is it, Argos? But it will once we get these promotions, which we're getting close to. Like after we get drama and poetry here. After we get drama and poetry, we're going to be getting theology and then recorded history. So we'll be promoting Pingala here when we get that. But then also next turn, or no, in next turn I wish. As soon as this government plaza is done, we'll also get another promotion on him. And so we'll be getting +1 culture. So this city will make us +7 culture and +7 science. So obviously that's a huge boost when we're this early in the game. Meanwhile, we finally do have the money. Let's finally go clear this barbarian camp. This should give us this should give us the final push we need to be friends with Teddy, because that, well, actually, sorry, when we kill this one and that one. Meanwhile, we got 1 turn left on the hoplite there. Air score wise, let's take a look. We're running, we need we need 64. We're at 41. We're about to be at 45. We're about to be at 45 with the hoplite. Then it's going to be 49 with the oracle. Then it's going to be 53 with the Acropolis. So then we're already only needing 11 just from those things off the top of my head. Not to mention the Barbarian camp here. It's only going to be 2 air score for this one because we don't have a city settled close to it yet. But I'm not going to put off getting rid of it. I'm just going to get rid of it. This one here will give us 3 though, so that's something. Alright, meanwhile, we can at least cross the river now, so that's some progress. Look at this fucking clusterfuck. Alright, so now we can actually make our Acropolis. Let's immediately go to our... Athens and get that Acropolis going, shall we? And so we are building it here, so let's go and build it there. And in 4 turns that will be ready. Meanwhile, our hoplite is going to head over and go play with those barbarians. And you, sir, are going to come right here. We'll go the faraway one first, and we'll actually buy that tile. I don't care, even though they're expanding there. In 7 turns, that's fine. We just want to get this online, get that online, and get ready to come up here, because we want to be chopping within 4 turns. Government-wise, we can finally get rid of Corvée, because, yeah, there's 4 turns, and there's 4 turns till theology, so that will work out perfectly. We can switch back into it. In the meantime, we're not going to be getting our second campus yet, right? So we're not getting that one. We're not sending a trade route to Hong Kong, and we've already sent one to them. Trigger Eureka for the wheel. So we do want to, because we're about to trigger that Eureka. So I'm glad I actually looked at that. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch out. No, we're going to. Or yeah, we will. We're going to put land surveyors in instead of corvée, so we save money when we're buying tiles. And then we're going to switch diplomatic league here, so we get 2 envoys for the price of 1 when we build this mine next turn. All right, so if we can finally move past this now, things are starting to open up and look a little bit more scenic over here. All right, so meanwhile here, let's get this going. So we get the boost to the wheel and ironworking and apprenticeship. Holy, a triple 3 for 1, not too shabby. So we'll head over there and get that mine online. Again, the reason I prioritize getting 2 of these rather than just 1 of them is because obviously we're going to get +4 iron per turn now, and then we'll be able to sell that iron to anybody who has less than 40 iron to make some cash. So sure, we'll take your 14 gold. Let's talk to Teddy again and take whatever cash he has ready and waiting. All right, let's find that coastline again. Ooh, desert. Not too nice. Meanwhile, finally, oh, this is gonna feel good to start taking shots at it. Oh, you sent it to delegation? Sure, I'll take your 25 bucks. That's weird. I thought he'd hate me. All right, so they decided they wanted to come out and play. That's fine. We'll back up. And we'll skip turn. Because if he follows me, then we can double tap him. Otherwise, I don't want it. If he follows us, we can double tap him. Otherwise, I didn't want to move the warrior here and have them take a shot from a quadrime before they come to the little death tile here, and we sacrifice them to go get that. So I feel very Machiavellian, but we're just gonna let them come forward if they want to, and we'll figure that out next turn. In the meantime, let's keep headed this way. Guess let's see where this desert takes us.
A man on a horse is spiritually as well as physically bigger than a man on foot.
Ouch. Right, so we are going to tactically withdraw. Yeah, we need to come back with backup. So, good thing we still have that military policy card on. It's time to start using it. Next turn, we'll finish this Acropolis, and then we'll start getting us some troops. So I guess that iron is going to come in handy after all. Alright, meanwhile, see, the quadrimes are around. That's why I'm glad we didn't. But we'll go ahead and we'll take the shot at the spearman there first, and then we'll hit them with the barbarian. Or the barbarian. With the warrior. Thinking Diablo with the barbarian. Okay. Petra? Hold on, is there loyalty over here? No, there's no loyalty. So there's no city that's directly close to this. We might be able to come over. The problem is we'd have to build it like here and buy these tiles. There's just not lots to chop. That's the problem. Like, there's not lots of resources to harvest in order to speed it up. So that's a pipe dream. It's not going to happen. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. Don't get excited. I'm not going to try to do that. Meanwhile, though. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we can chop this. That's where our chopping starts, is there. Next turn, I think we can get a builder, right? Yeah, 100. Yeah, next turn we'll get a builder and get them to head over there. And we still have to buy the Oracle. And then that tile next. So let's try and get that money right now and do it while I'm thinking of it. his 33. Oops, sorry. Misclicked and talk to Patrick Hootie. And he'll take our iron and our horses. Oh, I guess we should keep our iron, never mind. And just get rid of our horses for now. Because we're going to need to deal with that swordsman. Or actually, you know what? 2 hoplites should be able to deal with the swordsman. Because they get bonuses for being next to each other and they're cheaper to build. I wonder if it counts. Because there's a boost, killing a unit with a spearman, I think. Yeah. They must count as... Yeah, that would count. Killing a unit with a hoplite will count as killing a unit with a spearman. So yeah, fuck it. We're going to go hoplites and show them, these barbarian heathens, the power of the Greek hoplites. Sorry. I need to settle, I know.
We can no more have
okay, nice. So we got theology on. Now we are immediately going to go and... Oops, before we do this and switch out of land surveyors, let's immediately go back and talk to Teddy. And then talk to you about our horses. Will you give me more? Yeah, you will. Okay, 9. Sure, we'll take 9. Alright. So now we buy this tile. And I think that's all we can afford at the moment. Which actually is a bad thing because our builder's down here. So, in that case... oh yeah, we can get rid of Diplomatic League. We're gonna leave land surveyors in just because we're buying so many tiles, and we'll hold off. Like, as much as I'd like to get scripture in, we're just gonna get rid of Diplomatic League and we're gonna put in Corvée, and then we're gonna leave land surveyors in until we switch policies again here, which shouldn't be too much longer, actually, to be completely honest. So we can buy the builder. So we're gonna buy the builder with faith and get you to come out there, and then in the meantime, yeah, you go there next turn. Okay, we finished the Acropolis. Let's immediately get to work on that hoplite. And we have 2 envoys now. Okay, perfect. So Brussels doesn't have one. I was going to use this for the Kilwa, but that's fine. We'll use, instead of using it for the Kilwa, we'll use it for the Oracle. And so next turn we're going to send one to Brussels. We're not sending it this turn though, in case it triggers somebody and then they take it over before we can actually use the boost for it. So in the meantime, what we're gonna do is, hold on. Oh yeah, I almost sent it to Jerusalem on accident. Almost screwed that up. So what we're going to do is we're gonna hold on. Oh no, we'll take Cathokia. Yeah, we'll send one to Cathokia and we'll get their become their suzerain. That'll increase our diplomatic favor per turn, and then next turn we'll send the other one to Brussels, and then chop the stone and the rainforest into the Oracle. Oh no, you don't want to play any more Spearmen? Alright, so again, we are not going to move into this tile. I'm going to wait and heal with the warrior. We're going to move the archer out of the way, and then we're going to come to this tile, and then to this tile, and then sacrifice him. Chances are, because I'm assuming there's a lot of quadremes there, that they're going to kill me before I safely get out. But, I mean, don't get me wrong, we're not trying to kill him. It's not like we have anything against the warrior or anything. It's just, I would rather keep the slinger. Ooh. Bonjour, monsieur. Bonjour. Sure. Alright, so that is actually a really cool, not just because I'm Canadian, like it's actually really cool that we bumped into him in the game, because if you don't know, Canada happens to be, okay, so we're going to send him a delegation immediately, and we are going to pay for open borders. Oops, hold on. Yeah, wrong way. Pay for open borders. Alright. Willie, my boy. Oh, look, he has gold, too. He actually has a gold income, unlike the United States. So, let's go ahead and... Oh, yeah, and now we don't need our iron either, so what would you give me? 1 and 8? Hold on. Before I do that, let's check... oops, check Pachacudi. What would you give me for my iron? 14. Oh, yeah. Okay, so, Monsieur Laurier, you can have our iron and... our diplomatic favor. Oops. Alright, 86 bucks. Sounds like a plan. Right on. That is awesome. And now let's just keep exploring. Now, perfect timing too, because we just became suzerain of that other city-state, so our diplomatic favor is gonna... our income is gonna increase. Okay, so yeah, you can see that they're just floating around. There's one down there, but I'm sure there's more of them like that. This camp has been hanging out for a while, so we'll at least be able to come down here and take a free shot at that, which is nice too. We ended up getting the promotion. So here, I'm going to move there and wait until next turn. Well, I'll have to wait for 2 turns, I think, before it'll heal. In the meantime, here we can actually get to work on their... Oh no, we can. We're at 7 pop. We can place another district. Oh, I don't have. What do I need to get? You know what? We'll build them some farms. They'll get to 10. We're not gonna wait. We're gonna go ahead and put down the Acropolis. Yeah. That'll work out well. Culture is always good. 7 turns is a good rate. Yeah. Alright, now... finally, we've completed the government plaza. We're immediately starting on the ancestral hall. Oh, I forgot. Oh my god, I was supposed to switch that out a long time ago. We have this fucking tile locked in still. Jesus, that was bad. So we'll go ahead and put on the ancestral hall. And meanwhile, we will be headed down there with Magnus pretty much right away. Let's go ahead and immediately get the Oracle slotted in. And now we're going to go to Brussels and send them the envoy that we have. So we'll become their suzerain. So now we're getting 15% from our wonders there. We're getting 15% from Corvée for 30, and then another 10 from our government, so plus 40%. Oh, because that stupid... Okay, well, whatever. We won't go there, then. We'll chop from here, and you are going... Oh, wait, if... Can we afford... Yeah, Willie's in the game, and he wants to declare friendship? Fuck yeah. Look at you go, Willie. You're the boss, man. Alright, so let's get rid of the iron and that. And I bet you he'll pay us lots of money for open borders now that he's friends with us. Let's see. Big difference from paying 1 gold last turn, right? 32, not too shabby. So that's fine. That's fine. We'll throw that on top. And now let's ratchet this up. Alright, 96. Hopefully that's what we need. Hold on, cancel your move. So again, remember that trick though? We're gonna buy this tile from this city here for 60. And then this city here is gonna buy that tile for 60. Oops, and then we need to make sure that we own that tile. There we go. Alright, so now, again, we're on the Oracle, so now we'll feel free to chop. Move across there next time. This one we'll go ahead and chop as well. Down to 7. And then meanwhile, we're going to switch production back into that hoplite. Speaking of hoplites, you can just heal. Oh, actually, go heal in the city so you heal faster. Meanwhile, let's just keep following here and see where it takes us. Sure. So we're at 55 of 64
if it does not
for our era score. And what are we looking at? We still have at least 18 turns. So this is what I was talking about before. When you're used to the strategy and you plan ahead, it's pretty hard. Like, we have 9 era score to go, and we have at least 18 turns to go. So I mean, yeah. But anyways, so we got our governor. I think we finished our government plaza. I think that's what that means. And yeah, it is, because that's why we started Ancestral Hall. Told you I'm special. Anyway, so we're going to go here to the governors, to Pingala, and we're going to promote him to Connoisseur first, just because the culture is more important for us right now, because what we want to do, as nice as science is, don't get me wrong, we need to get through this quickly, because we want to get to recorded history, for one, to get the governor title more than anything, which is also going to give us a boost towards science as well. But however, once we get to recorded history, what we want to do is we're going to beeline for feudalism, because we want to get serfdom to get extra charges on our builders. So that way, every single time we settle a city, our city will start with a builder automatically, and that builder will have 6 charges. So it would have 5 normally, but we built the pyramid, so we'll be getting 6 charged builders. In the meantime, construction technology, you know what? I never fucking do it, but you know what? Fuck it, we're gonna do it. We're gonna at least boost it and then build a watermill. Who's not doing anything? You got some time to kill before you start your campus, right? And you need another builder, and we don't have the faith to buy it anyway. Oh, we don't even have the technology, do we? We would need to get the wheel. Alright, whatever. Still, that's fine. I don't normally do this, but it'll shave us some culture, so whatever. Anyways, so then here what we're going to do is immediately start on the temple. And again, here we have to wait for him to heal up, because last time he didn't have a full movement. But meanwhile, what I will try and do is actually move here, and maybe we might be able to lure in the whatchamacallit, the quadrille over here, which might give our warrior a chance to actually survive. Here, like we talked about, we're going to go ahead and heal them up. Meanwhile, let's go and we'll move here, switch to our Oracle, and we'll chop that out. Oh, I thought that would have done it. Jesus, that was a little bit anticlimactic. So in the meantime, yeah, next turn we'll finish it, but however, we'll go ahead and switch back into the hoplite and finish them off, and then 2 hoplites should be able to take on the swordsman. Famous last words. But I'm assuming that somebody took Brussels from us? No, really? So that's still with 40% production. Huh. But anyways, meanwhile, I forgot I talked about it and then I didn't fucking promote him. So let's actually promote him to get the boost in culture now. And meanwhile, ooh.
The mountain we conquer. But
not only do we see Everest, but there's a goodie hut that Canada missed in here. Alright, in the meantime, the swordsmen are here again. We are just gonna walk away from them and leave them in the dust. No pun intended. Oh, this would be a fucking Petra. If only it wasn't for the loyalty. Barbarians approach. That's fine. We want to come play with the barbarians, so we're going to come here. And then we're going to send the injured one into the forest so he has better defense, and we'll let him attack us, and then we'll double attack him next turn. And in the meantime, let's finish the oracle here.
I sprang upon the swift ship in the form of a dolphin. Pray to me as Apollo Delphinius. Also the altar itself shall be called Delphinius and overlooked forever.
All right. Beautiful. Things are coming along. We are getting there. Again, I'm not sure exactly how experienced you are by any means, so if you're interested, I'll put a link. I have a series of tip videos. They're short, quick videos. Each video has 5 tips in it. I'll put a link to the playlist in the top right corner of the screen. You can go check that out if you want. There are timestamps that are pinned in the comment section, so you can jump through and look from tip to tip if you don't want to watch the whole video. Other than that, though, we are going to put in a cut here. I do want to thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please do me a favor, leave a like on the video. It really, really does go a long way towards helping a small channel like me get discovered. Better yet, also leave a comment down below, because as much as the engagement also helps us get discovered, more importantly, I honestly just like talking with you and getting to know the community here that is slowly starting to build up around my channel. Although lately it seems like it's growing faster and faster, so I guess that's a good thing that my shit isn't a complete dumpster fire, right? But anyway, I've rambled enough for this for this episode, so I'm just gonna shut up, and I'll see you in the next one.